Hi, welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrew, thanks for joining me today. And today I'm going to show you how to make this super simple, cute little gift box. All you need for it, for the box, I've already done my scoring, but I'll run you through that in a minute anyway. I just wanted to save time because I do waffle. So all you need is I've got a piece of Whisper White that measures just over 4, so 4 1/8 by 9 inches. So that's 10.5 centimetres, 10.5 centimetres by 22.9 centimetres. And then I've got a piece of this gorgeous new DSP in the new lovely lipstick shade, and that measures 6 by 5 inches. So that's 15.2 by 12.7 centimetres. And then I've just kept the strip that I cut off. So that's 1 inch by 6 inches. So that's 2.5 by 15.2. And then a piece of Whisper White. What I did with this is I've stamped it, and I'll explain how in a minute. I kept a little piece of this. I made a little bit more than I needed. And I used a Pretty Label punch, and I also used a Pretty Label punch on Whisper White. This is a Pretty Label punch, which is current in the new. It's in the new catalogue. It's carried forward, and I just stamped "Thank You" and just edged it off in the lovely lipstick ink. I've got a little bit of a smudge there, but that doesn't matter. I'll get that off. The "Thank You" came from Love What You Do set. Lovely sentiments in there. The font is so cute. The fonts in the new stamp sets are really nice. I love them. And then this stamp came from the Seasoned with Kindness. It's this little flower, and again it's using the lovely lipstick, which is in one of the new style stamp pads, which I still can't get to grips with. I mean, look at the state of it. I just can't get used to it. I think it's because I'm using both types now, obviously, like a lot of people, and I just keep forgetting it's the new type. I'll get used to it. But look at that font on there. Ignore that little smudge, but that font is gorgeous. Right, so for scoring then, all I did was I just randomly stamped that flower all over a piece of Whisper White. For scoring then, you don't score anything on the short side of this white piece. On the long side, you score at 1/2 inch. I'll do the centimetres at the end. 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches, 8.5 inches, and that's it. Okay, so 1/2 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 6 inch, 7 inch, and 8.5 inch. So that is 1.3 centimetres, 5 centimetres, 7.6 centimetres, 15.2 centimetres, 17.8 centimetres, and 21.6 centimetres. And then for the inside piece, I've just scored 1 inch on each side. So that's 2.5 on every side. Okay, so I'm just going to burnish those. And do you know what? I've not seen my bone folder for a long time. I'll use a different one. So I'm going to use the spotty side for this. So I'm just going to burnish those. This is a really quick little project and it's so cute. Burnish those. And I'm going to burnish those. Now all of your score lines want to be burnished down, if you like, except your two end ones, which want to be burnished up. Okay. Just make sure you do that one back on itself. Now you can stamp on both sides of this if you want to, but you don't have to. And you can round off your corner if you want to. Again, you don't have to. And then we're just going to make this box. So all we're going to do is cut up the two end score lines, notch in a little bit, And do the same on the other side. Just cut up to your first horizontal, matching a little bit. These stripes are making me go, my eyesight's going a bit crazy. Now you do want this to be nice and flush, so if your measurements aren't precise, and I know I can see mine aren't because I can already see a bit of a crease there where I should have trimmed off. You want to pop some Tombow or tape or whatever you're using onto the outside. Too much because you don't want to get it. I nearly cry when I see people use masses of Tombow because you really don't need it, and you actually get, I think you get a better job the least you use, if you like. The more sort of tacky you let it be and less runny. If you flood your paper with it, you can lose the integrity of the paper just until it dries, and that can make your project not look so good. And then that is all there is to it. So that's the inside, your inside box for whatever you're going to pop in there. I'm popping in some little packets of seeds. I'm obsessed with packets of seeds at the minute and finding different ways to gift them. Well, people are just cultivating, aren't they, like mad? And that will come over. If you wanted to, you could give yourself a little bit of leeway in there, in that you could just build in a little sort of extra 1/16 of an inch in your folds, but I don't think it's essential. And now I'm just going to finish it off with a library clip. I think these carried over into the new catalogue, I will check. I'll just finish it off like so. Oops, made my sides pop out a bit. Finish it off like so with the clip. Like I said, you can round your edges off if you want. Let me just check that they carried over for you before I tell you they did. That's if anyone wants to buy anything. You know, nobody ever buys anything through me anyway, so I might be wasting my time. But yeah, the gold library clips are still there. You get 20 for £5.50, and they're really good. They're great for projects. And the other thing is, you can reuse them as well. So you can gather them up after somebody's had their gift. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this to the 4 inches. And I'm just going to stick it on as a band, if you like. And then I'm just going to layer those up, and I'm just going to stick them across there. And that, my friends, is all there is to it. So, very super easy project, like I said, but looks great and can hold all sorts of things. Like I said, mine's got seeds. Yours could hold little bars of soap, it could hold sweets, it could hold little wax melts. Always reuse if you've made a mistake. That's the back of my piece. Dimensionals on. Yeah, so you could put anything in there. You could put a piece of little piece of jewellery. Might not line that up perfectly, but never mind. A little piece of jewellery, gift. You could put key. If you was giving somebody a car or a house. You could pop in wedding favours in there. There's all sorts you could do. And like I said, I'm going to rub that off. I'm just going to rub that off with an eraser in a minute, once it's all nice and dry. And there we have it. How easy was that? Like I said, you can put little wallets. You can even put little notelets in there as a little novel way to package some notelets up. But that's printed. And this was for a challenge to use the last craft item that I got, and the last craft item I got was the stamp set, Seasoned with Kindness, that I use there. So I hope you enjoyed that little project. It's really simple and straightforward and has got a multiple of uses. Okay, and obviously it's easy to make bigger or smaller. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.